Hello to you from a sold-out Chelmsford, one of the most intimidating places to come if you're a county cricketer, and that was the lot that befell the Hampshire Royals today when they came here to try and defend their unbeaten record in the Friends Life T20. Welcome to the highlights of what was always going to be a fascinating game of cricket. Right, let's start off with news of the toss for you. It was won by Dominic Cork for Hampshire, and they decided to have a bowl first. And just look at the sides that were on display here. For the Essex Eagles, Owe Shah was deemed their danger man. They had Ryan Tenduscarter, they had Tim Southie, they had all sorts of talent. As for the Royals, well, the international players just keep on coming at you. Neil McKenzie, Sean Irvine, Afridi, danger man, making his debut for the Hampshire side on this particular evening. Dimitri Mascarenhas, Dominic Cork, Imran Tahir. 3 spinners being played by the Royals. Would that backfire on them, or would it prove to be the right decision? We'll find out now then, as we see those bowlers in action, with Essex batting first.
Dimitri Mascarenhas is our man on the mic. As you can see, he's got he's protruding there, but he's got to concentrate on his bowling for the time being. Very successful 20-over cricketer in his time. Coming back from injury this year, as of course a very serious injury that might have finished his career, he thought. A little bit of swing there.
I don't think anyone would doubt his ability at this level. The question with Dimitri is whether he can step up to the higher levels and be successful. I think he can. His problem is that he doesn't get the new ball. This is where I think he's quite effective, the new ball in 20-over cricket, but he's never going to get that for England.
Problem is keeping that microphone on right now. Thick edge, really. I think he was trying to hit it straighter than that, but it's running away.
Well, an indication that the pitch here is pretty good. Just coming on nicely to the edge of the bat, but there, swing through the line here. So he'll have to be at his best here, Mascarenhas, with his options, his variations.
Now this might be out. It's gone a long, long way up in the air. Oh no, didn't even get a hand on it, I don't think. James Vince at backward point. It was tough, it may have been in the sun, but he made a bit of a hash of it.
Yeah, he looked nervous all the way. From the moment it went up, he looked uncertain with his footwork, where to put himself. I don't think he got a full sight of this. There you go, in the end, he doesn't really get a hand on it. But credit to Mascarenhas, that was the slower ball.
Straight, was it? Yes, it was. So Mascarenhas has one put down, but strikes next ball.
He's good and he's very happy. It's all forgiven, James Vince. Now then, it's full enough, it's straight. Has it done a bit too much? Maybe. Maybe that's just scooting down the leg side, but all the important man decides that it's not. Steve Garrett answers in the affirmative, and Mascarenhas gets his man. Mark Martini goes for 4 from 5, Essex 11 for 1.
And the man who's in good form in this competition comes to the crease. Owe Shah moved to Chelmsford in the winter months and is repaying that investment with some good performances in 20-over cricket. And greeted with a very firm clonk over mid-on. Good shot this from Southie.
Yeah, his intentions are quite clear. Again, more indications, as well as the pitch is very good. Doesn't get all of this, but he just swings through the line.
Now then, there's a man out there. Now he might have made a hash of it. Well, it's gone long anyway. He started to come in, then started to backpedal, but it was all irrelevant in the end.
Yeah, you're right. He completely misjudges this. Maybe it's not easy with the blue sky and the white ball. They're not picking it up very quickly. Didn't really matter anyway. It was sailing out of the ground. Problems then for Cork, 10 from 2.
Makes a change, brings up his third man. Mid-on, goes deep. It's hit hard again and straight, but that man who's just been dropped to the boundary edge will do the fielding.
Well, Dominic's either brave or stupid. He's got a man at slip. We often castigate bowlers for not attacking enough, but he's gone for 11 from 3 and he's still got his slip in place, which indicates that he still feels he can get his man.
The Shah is a key man, so we might as well have a little dart at him early on. Neil Mackenzie is the man at slip. He's having a good competition as well. Runs are flowing off Cork. This will be 2 more of them. That's 6, I should imagine. It's gone to the longest part of the ground, so it might not just have made it. We shall see, but it really sounded sweet off the bat.
Yeah, it was a meaty strike. And he's doing a little bit of early damage here, Southie, 18 from just 8. You're right, it's gone all the way.
Just enough. Good yardage. It might be 6 more. He looks in really good touch, Southie. These are not slogs from a tail ender. These are good cricket shots.
That was a classy looking shot. I'm trying to overhit it, struck through the line.
30 off 10. Good signing, Southie. Not just because he has a bit of potential to do this, but he is one of the better bowlers at the death around, I think, in world cricket. Ooh, he's a bit unfortunate there to pick out Imran Tahir at short fine leg.
Looking forward to seeing him bowl. Looking forward to Afridi as well. They've got some spin attack, haven't they, Hampshire? Young Briggs we've seen already.
Oh, he's picked him out. Can you believe it? Just had to go a yard or 2 either side, and it was a certain boundary. Tahir's taken a good catch diving away to his right, and that is a big wicket.
Huge relief then for Mascareign. I've seen Shah do this so many times. He steps across the leg or to the off, hitting to leg. Normally gets a good connection. It's a brave shot, but it doesn't work for him on this occasion. It's an excellent catch and a key wicket. Owe Shah has been in good touch and is our danger man. He's gone for 2 from 6. Essex 37 for 2. It's a pretty good look-alike as well, isn't it? Cesc Fabregas, you must have seen him.
Yep. Yep. He's on my radar now. So Southie, the surprise man, is the one doing the damage. He has 31 of Essex's 37. The 2 frontline batsmen either side of him have gone. And the Scarter very quick. The throw goes the other end. A bad delivery that got what it deserved.
Yeah, quicker ball misdirected. helped on its way. He's been really good, hasn't he? 35 now from just 12 deliveries, Tim Southie.
No, just short of Vince. And 4. He's a little unlucky, actually. He thought he had to go for the catch. He made a brave attempt.
50 up, then 51 for 2. He's not having the best of times, Vince, in the field. But he did the right thing. Had to try and go for it if he could.
Go!
Should be close. Would have been had it hit. I reckon the batsman was gone here had the throw been on target. Yep. Bet it wasn't far away. Gone. Hit that hard as well. That's a big blow for Essex. Tendusgarter, a world-class player. Irvine felt it. He hit it so hard, but he hit it at catchable height.
He just couldn't quite get underneath it. Couldn't quite get the elevation. It's a good catch. It's a sharp chance. The lure of the short boundary straight has gone to Ryan Tendusgarter's head. You can't blame him for it. It's a real lure. 3 then from 4. 52 for 3, Essex.
It's high. Afridi under it. No, long enough. Very short, straight boundaries. Not many grounds that would have gone for 6.
49 now from 17 for Tim Southie. He's gambling here, Mascarenhas, massively. He's going length again. He knows that's what Southie wants. He gets just enough of it.
Won't be a wide.
There we go, slower ball. Has to keep mixing it up. He's going to bowl that length. He's almost trying to buy a wicket.
Chip this into no man's land. He has. In between the inner and the outer. Perfectly weighted, if not deliberately so.
What's the saying? Fortune favours the brave. And it's been a brave innings. It's been an excellent innings. It's had moments of luck. It's been dropped once.
Oh no, another one down. How costly will these errors be? Not just dropped, but punched over the rope for 6 as well.
Well, it's Southie's night so far, 63 from 27. Said he'd been dropped once, he's now been dropped twice. This was a difficult catch, mind. It was coming round, it was hit flat. They aren't easy. And if you're going to compete and win games like this, maybe you need to take this sort of moment.
2 international leg spinners then, a domestic 20-over match. That can't have happened that often, I wouldn't have thought. Afridi of Pakistan. Imran Tahir of South Africa now.
Yeah, different types though, aren't they? Types of leg spinner. Looking forward to Southie against Tahir.
Yeah, Tahir will spin the ball more and bowl it slightly slower. Afridi skids the ball on.
Yeah, and the variations are there for all to see. This will be tricky. He bowls a lot of googlies, and they turn as well. And he'll have to be at his best here and picking him well. Or else just hit through the line and whack it out the park.
It's a very good shot. It was a little wide. But he timed it really well. Nudged it wide of that man at long off.
Well, there hasn't really been any slogging, has there? It's a stunning innings, full of stunning shots like that. Some strikes down the ground.
Now this surely is out. Or has he gotten away with it again? Can you believe it? Tahir sprinted backwards. He was always going for it. There's no way Adams was going to get there, I don't think. Yeah, rub a bit off on me, please.
Yeah, he's getting lucky, but you can't really not wish him any of this fortune. It's been an excellent innings. He deserved a bit of luck.
Well, every time the fielders have been there, they've put him down.
But in a way, that just shot we've highlighted is problems he's going to have. Then he'll have to be absolutely spot on against Tahir, isn't he? Because he a little bit of turn, a little bit of grip in the wicket, a bit slower.
Quicker, but well picked and well hit.
Well, I think he needs to bowl slower. I think he'll pick up the ball that skids off the surface.
Yeah, there's a bit of risk. Bowl it slowly, he might put you out the park, but equally he might just hit it straight up in the air, as he has done on a couple of occasions. There he goes now, must be out. Beautifully bowled, a bit slower, bit of spin as well. In the end, Southie goes having a horrible hack, but he's played a lovely innings, 74 from just 34 balls.
Yeah, it was a stunning innings, really good, but it was also good bowling. A lot slower, tempting. You can see there he lost his shape completely. It's good work from Pothas. Yeah, key moment. And a wonderful, wonderful effort from Tim Southie. 74 then from just 34. Essex 94 for 4.
Well, that's going to be 4. So Foster's picking up the slack now. He was very watchful to start with, making sure he just turned over to let Southie on strike. But now Southie's gone, Foster will pick up the pace.
Very wristy from Foster and pretty average from Briggs, to be honest. He's been far too leg side. He's tried to dart the ball in.
And now, is there somebody there? There is. It's comfortably taken. Cork celebrates. The crowd goes deathly silent. 4 down.
Well, what an odd innings. Southie got all the runs and no one else can get it off the square. I mean, that was just plinked to mid-on. They've dropped some catches, but they're not dropping that, Mascarenhas. The veterans do the damage, Mascarenhas and Cork. Another veteran goes. Matt Walker for 5, 109 for 5.
In the air, this could be out. Man trying to get under it, takes it comfortably. So Afridi gets his wicket. It's not the usual ecstatic celebration. It's a bit of a muted one, but it'll do.
Always difficult for the young lad. He does grip the odd one, the one that he tosses up a little bit slower. Just gripped on him. He's going across the line. Irvine showing all his experience, fingers pointing up. Essex continue to lose wickets. Finally, Afridi features for Hampshire. He gets the wicket of Wheater. Another single-figure score. He's gone for 4, 114 for 6.
Well, now, there's an impassioned appeal. Imran Tahir is going through a complete routine, and that's got the Essex faithful going. Nick Pothas can't believe it. And the final decision is not out. I wonder whether that's just clipped his back hip as it's gone through.
Unless it comes off the toe of the bat onto back hip.
Yes, you get it in.
Usual for Foster to be the calm one out there at the moment, but maybe just off the hip. Whether it just flicked the bottom of the bat. Let's see what Imran Tahir thought. Another big shot. Has that gone all the way? Yes, it has. Much needed boundary for Essex.
Well, this was a clean strike. Short, straight boundaries, but this went a long way over the edge. It was a clean strike. thick edge. Fieldsman should get round. Afridi doing the chasing. Can't prevent the 3 though. Four, isn't it? Mascarenhas up inside the circle. Afridi very square because of that.
Yeah, my gut feeling is I don't think Hampshire have particularly bowled or fielded well. They'll take this score though. Another delivery down the leg side with fine leg up. I've seen them bowl better than this, the champions of 2020. Essex have helped them.
Could be 4 more. Clubbed away. It is 4 more. This is a useful little innings from Phillips. He's got 18 now from 10.
Cork is bowling length. Length gets punished.
Last ball of Cork's penultimate over. Drives it sweetly for 4. Some lovely shots from Phillips. Nothing better than that. 144 for 6.
That's a good comeback from Phillips. 144 for 6.
That's well hit too. Way over Vince's head at long off. Stunning little innings this from Phillips.
Just a flick of the wrist. 150 comes up for Essex. Very straight again. Cameraman takes a blow.
Maybe for your 2 boys down there.
They would have caught it.
No! That's well played though. Didn't quite get it right in the block hole. Not much margin for error with the inventiveness of the stroke play these days.
What a shot that is. Again, slightly leg side, slightly length, but that's brilliant. Take nothing away from Phillips. He's a couple of inches out there, Cork. Fine legs up, and Phillips again just helps it on its way.
Out, surely out, yeah. It was dead straight, right on the money.
Paul Grayson will be asking Tim Phillips why. Why, when you struck it so well, do you try a reverse sweep? Full hits him in line. That's absolutely plump. Drifting on to Midland leg. No need for the shot. Cork not amused with the previous delivery, but a cameo from Phillips gives Essex half a chance here. He's gone for 33 off just 19 deliveries. 160 for 7.
Very good from Cork. It's a nice orthodox stroke, but not necessarily what you want at this stage.
Not what he wants. And you sit there in the dugout. This is his job. That's your job for today. Go out and face Dominic Cork for 2 deliveries and try and smack him as far as you can. Cork wins the first battle.
And the second, a very good end from Cork. Foster scampers back for 2. And that brings an end to the Essex innings. And 162 for 7 is there or thereabouts. I don't think actually either side have played that well. Hampshire haven't bowled and fielded that well, and Essex, with the exception of Tim Southie and Tim Phillips, haven't played that well either.
Yeah, I think you're spot on, Michael. The 2 Tims did it for Essex, Southie and Phillips. This is an apology from Cork, making sure the umpire knows that throw at Phillips was not intended to hit him on the back. But 162 is about par. If that man Afridi gets going, or Mascarenhas, or anyone in the Hampshire side, this ground isn't big enough, but Essex have given themselves a chance. They've got runs on the board. This could be a cracking game.
Not much from Essex, apart from Southie, outstanding, 74 from 34. Foster, who played a canny innings, 29 from 33. And Phillips, who gave the innings impetus at the end, 33 from 19.
Hampshire weren't helped by their fielders. Briggs wasn't at his best this evening. Mascarenhas got slogged early by bowling length. Cork bowled well at the death. And the two spinners were excellent. Afridi 4 overs 1 for 23. Imran Tahir 4 overs 1 for 22.
Centre.
Everton strike rate slightly low. Not played a lot of 2020 cricket, so this will be a test for him. Down the leg side. Was there something on that? Let's have a look at the umpire. Yes, runs given. Half a chance for Foster.
Well, if there's one keeper in England who would get there, take this catch, it's probably Foster. Still claim, I think, to be the best gloveman around. Made good ground as well, actually. His footwork was excellent there, the way he skipped across. A lot of other keepers wouldn't have got as close as Foster got to that.
There's an argument going around that Foster may be doing all three forms: captain, batting, keeping. It's hard work, but the best of them all at the moment, Mr. Cool Dude, Mahindra Singh Dhoni, he does all three, does them pretty well. So it can be done. It is chaos out there. Talking of India, they have won today. They've won that first test match in Jamaica, beat the West Indies, 63 runs. Oh, there he is, back at his best, up to the stumps. Good start from Masters, 5 for none. Inside edge, pass fine leg for 4.
We had a lot of luck of his own, Tim Southie, with a bat in his hand, but not much here. Good delivery, just shaping back at Adams ever so fractionally.
A little bit of a shiner there. A bit of a black eye for his right eye. Probably a cricketing injury. Hopefully a cricketing injury.
No way.
Graham Napier's in our box. Just asked him how Southie got his black eye, and he's gone very quiet. Sweeping, he reckons. There is the big unit, not playing. He's carrying a niggle. He's hoping to be back next week. Essex hope he will be back. And gone. Ryan Tenduscarter, one of the best fielders in the game, takes the catch.
Jimmy Adams pretty upset with himself, I think, here. It was a really wide, juicy half volley. He felt he should have climbed into it, got it over the infield. Look at that, it was there to be hit, wasn't it? But hit it only as far as Ryan Tenduscarter. Upset with himself, Adams. Southie strikes, 9 for 1.
James Vince comes in. Classy looking player at number 3. They've got the experience of Mackenzie to come as well. Black-eyed peas, yes. Like them. A little bit of rain in the air. I think we'll be all right. Tucked away nicely towards one of the bigger hits on this ground at deep mid-wicket. Should be 2. Just looking over the pavilion where the weather comes from, it looks pretty clear, so I think we'll be all right weather-wise. There's the big slog. That's what I mean about Masters. He bowls length and someone's got to target that length.
Yeah, it was a very early decision from Benny Howell. He got that front foot out of the way, his left leg out of the way very early on.
Will be a boundary. He's looking for that width, isn't he? A very good point Michael Atherton makes about slightly outside off stump and he'll put you away. Yeah, I don't think they were going to rest Foster. I think Foster would want to rest. I think this is what Essex...
I don't mean rest, but from captaincy.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think this is what their season's all about, Essex. They're desperate to get to quarterfinals. They believe when they get to quarterfinals, they can beat anyone with the side they've got, but they've just started slowly, so they're under pressure. They're not doing well in the championship, as Hampshire aren't either. So this is the big one for these guys. Short, pulled away, back-to-back boundaries. Good from Vince now.
Yeah, strong shot. Bad option from Southie. He wants to be fuller and straighter, really, to Vince. Almost go for those Yorkers that he bowls so well at the end of the innings. He's a master at spearing the ball in at about middle and leg, right at the death. Why not now?
Well, the only difference is the field restrictions. You're only allowed 2 out here and you're allowed more out at the death. So, but I agree with you. They seem to save the Yorkers just for the last over or two. Length again, 4 again, if not 6. No, not quite all of it. Or maybe. Umpire's having a look.
10 go.
Don't ask the crowd, they'll say 4.
Sweet strike. 2 now from Vince have been flashed through the offside at the merest hint of width. Did it go all the way? Yeah, I think it did.
No, both our eyes are going, Michael, but I think that's a 6. This is the best angle. I think it just lands the other side. 6 given. Good use of the third umpire. Down the pitch, and there's a man out there, and he does well. He's an exceptional fielder, Tendescata.
Well, he did do well because this really flew towards him. Vince really leathered this low full toss from Southie, and it flew towards Tendescata, who did well, fumbled and then kicked it back in.
Down, down, down.
Oh, that's a really good shot. Very good shot from Vince. High class.
Yeah, it is classy, isn't it? Comparison he's always made when his name crops up, that he plays shots reminiscent of Michael Vaughan. It's a very classy stroke.
Slogged away, there is a man in the deep, sets himself, takes the catch. Phillips with bat, Phillips with ball, and now Phillips in the deep.
Long boundary square, and Benny Howell had already teed up on the other side, eyeing up the leg side boundary again, but couldn't clear the man. This is his favourite area. He gets that front foot out of the way, that left leg out of the way, and heaves it, but can't get it over Phillips's head. Success for right. Essex maybe just feeling a bit more confident about defending this target. Benny Howell gone for 11, 41 for 2.
Chipped away, that's a nice shot, a control shot. He doesn't try and overhit it. Outfield will take it away for 4. As we look at the replay of this control shot, how's Tim Southie settling in here?
Tim's settled in like he was a born Essex boy. He's fitted in well with the lads. We've got some young players in our dressing room, and they've welcomed him into Essex very well. A bit like Scott Styris, really. They've 2 Kiwi lads with a good sense of humour, fitting well.
Oh, even better, even better. Calm as you like. 4 and another 4. Real good example from Mackenzie that you don't have to try and overhit a cricket ball. You just have to get it past the infield, really. No big slog. I've got a man next to me that like to hit a cricket ball. Hit it a long way, but Mackenzie just paddles it around nicely.
I think with someone like Mackenzie, Ness, he's not going to hurt you down the ground. He's not going to hit long. So dropping that man back to fine leg and having your deep square back sort of takes that sort of dab sweep out of the equation.
But it was a good example there of how you don't have to overhit. Lift your head up and try and slog it. He's a different player from you. He's more a touch player. You're a power player.
Yeah, he's just going to look to use the pace on the ball and use the deflections into the gaps. Whereas someone like myself is looking to hit straight, especially here at Chelmsford. It's not too long, about 55, 60 metres. So it only takes half a bat on it, and you can get 6 and put the ball under pressure. He's done it another way by using the pace on the ball.
Vince will keep the strike. 11 from the over, 58 for 2.
Mackenzie starts off with a beautifully struck 4 off the back foot. It's all very well to have the batting power to come. You need the batters out in the middle to make sure they keep everything under control. Now this is in the air. This should be out. Oh no, indeed it is. For a moment I thought Southie had left it very late to get in under it. It was a horrible full toss by Phillips, and Mackenzie's just completely mishit it down Southie's throat.
I think you quite believe it. Awful delivery from Tim Phillips. Could have hit it anywhere in the ground or out of the ground even. Just plinks it, not the connection he knows there. He's hit it straight to Southie. Southie takes a good catch. He had a little bit of work to do. The key wicket at a key time, and it's that man Phillips, impressed with the bat and now impressing with the ball. So Mackenzie goes for 25, Hampshire 80 for 3.
Oh, that's just gone straight bang over the top of the stumps. It was a ball of possibilities. It could have got out the park, and it could have knocked his middle pole over.
Yeah, and I just wonder if they're going to target right. He's not in the best of form, not had the best of competitions. And that just shaved the off stump, didn't it? I think he's going to have to bowl out, potentially.
Straight down the ground. Out! Not enough elevation. That's Ryan Tenduscarter down there who's taken the catch. Big wicket. Irvin's gone for just 3. And here comes Boom Boom Afridi.
I think he's trying to do the right thing. It's the short boundary, it's the lure, if you like, and he doesn't quite get the connection, does he? He doesn't care. He's got his man. Key wicket because Irvine is a dangerous customer. Not tonight, though. 3 from 6. Hampshire now 90 for 4.
Well, Shahid Afridi is striding out to the middle with a very purposeful air about him. He is out of the traps. Helmet was on already. He was out of the dugout, and he has moved out of the middle with great purpose. And this could well be the nub of the game here. He gets in, he gets going. Good night, Essex.
He's that type of player, isn't he? He has as many bad days as good days. What sort of a day is he going to have today? Of course, you always feel threatened by him because he has that ability to turn the game around on its head. One thing's for sure, though, Charlie, he will be desperately keen to make an impact. First game for his new county.
Right, what field have we got? Deep and straight. We've got a deep long on. That's Shah. We've got a deep mid wicket. We've got a mid off is up. He's off the mark with a little hop guide down to third man. And he's bowled in. Phillips wins that particular contest, and I'd suggest that Essex are well on their way to winning the overall contest.
Yeah, brave captaincy and excellent execution from Phillips. He's been mighty impressive again with the ball tonight. 2 for 21 for him. Get it up above the eye line. It was fired in at leg stump, and Afridi just simply misses it. intent, of course, that's what you get from Afridi. But you get lots of good days and you get lots of bad days, and I'm afraid today is a bad day for Afridi with the bat. 2 from 3, Hampshire 93 for 5.
High down the ground, should be out, is out, yes, taken. Pothas goes. Southie takes a catch. Who's going to be man of the match here? Southie for his runs and his catches. Phillips for 3 wickets, late runs and also some catches.
Well, at this stage, Charles Phillips, for me, he's turning the game his own side's way. I know the pressure's on, I know the rate is up at around 11-12, but experienced players really not giving the support to young Vince, who's 46 from 42. I think Pothas goes for just 1, 95 for 6.
Well, here comes another of their big hitters. Dimitri Mascarenhas coming to the middle, smile on his face. But I think it's probably Essex are the ones who are smiling broadest at the moment. This over by Phillips, wicket, 1-1 wicket. High in the air again, South is trying to get there, but this time it is properly hit by Vince. Big 6. That's a 50 for Vince. The 100 is up.
Super strike, aiming I think a little bit squarer, but he'll take it. Lovely connection. Now then, has he got the will? Has he got the wherefore? Can he see his side home again? He's done it before. He did it last year. Quarterfinals, I think it was against Warwickshire.
Bowls in. Phillips gets the last laugh. His last over produces 3 wickets, and he gets Vince out, the danger man. Tim Phillips 4 for 29. Hampshire are sinking fast without trace here. They're 101 for 7 with 5 to go.
Yeah, very good bowling from Phillips. Full and straight, and I think, yeah, he walks himself, really plays all around it. Got to give a lot of credit to that young man. My word, he's such an improved cricketer this year as compared to last. Vince goes in for 52, Hampshire 101 for 7.
Shah, no, he's not quite there. Goes all the way for 6. That's the thing about 2020. Only takes 1 or 2 at the end, and it can still turn around.
Yeah, and it very quickly eats into that required rate. A couple of boundaries, and it comes down even at this stage of an innings.
Foster comes up to the stumps. Hampshire haven't found that straight boundary as well as the likes of Southie did. They've plinked it, but that was good from Cork.
Oh, no.
Yes,
Great dot,
can't leave his crease.
He's gutted. He just needed a little edge on that. There's third man up. It's an easy 4 if he just gets a little connection on it.
Worried look from McKenzie. That unbeaten run could well go this evening. Again, that is 6. Save your legs. That's a big one. That's out the park. Cork still believes. 114 for 7. (137) the pass score. Down the ground, Mascarenhas. 6 more. That's 3 6s in 5 deliveries.
Well, the big hitters before them, there's a couple of them there didn't deliver, but Mascarenhas and Cork are, and they need plenty more of it too. Still got a game on here.
So the pass score at the end of this over, 137 for 7. Essex would have to be 138. Also, just to add to it even more, Essex with 1 spinner are slow on their overs. Squirted away, 4 more. Cracking shot from Mascarenhas.
Well, he's known for his big hitting. Bludgeons the ball at times. But there's a little bit of craft, a little bit of skill, lots of timing. It's a beauty.
Up in the air, third man. This could be the moment. Yes! Just in his fingertips. Big blow. Mascarenas gone.
Well, he's charging off Mascarenas because he's so upset with himself. It was in the slot. He could have hit this anywhere on the offside. Instead, it slices off the face. Yeah, you can see it slices off the face and goes up to third man. Credit to Southie for having a third man in place. And look at this. He could have hit it anywhere there, and he almost tries to hit it too hard and too much leg side, and it slices away. Good work. Pressure catch. Young Wesley makes a good catch there, and Mascarenas goes for 12 from 6, 126 now for 8.
No, should be out. Foster's got plenty of time. Chaos in the middle. There's always a run out at the end. An apology from Cork. Briggs has gone.
Yeah, but give a lot of credit here to Foster. Firstly, for the stop. I've seen a lot of these go through the legs of the wicketkeeper, off for 4 byes. Have a look at Foster here. Gets something on it. Brilliant from Foster. Not easy, and then he has the presence of mind to pick the ball up and throw it in. Yeah, you can blame Cork, but the pressure's on. Foster, brilliant. So Briggs goes for 0, and Hampshire in real trouble now, 129 for 9.
That's really good batting. He was a little bit more still there. Not often you get a four like that straight over the keeper's head, but good awareness from Cork.
It was that dreaded slow ball bouncer, 52 miles an hour, and it raced off the bat of Cork.
This could be a very tight group. Surrey have won today, so every run could count. Clubbed away to long on, and very fitting. Not only is the catch taken, but Phillips, the man who takes the catch. Brilliant by Essex in the field. Paul Grayson, the coach, will be very pleased with the way they fielded. Tim Phillips has had an outstanding all-round display.
So's that man. He's got his fielders in the right place, his key fielders at long on, long off, and they've fielded like tigers. They've worked so hard to stay in this game. They'd have realised they were a little bit short, possibly at half-time, but they give nothing away. They were outstanding. The crowd has got behind them, yes, as they do here at Chelmsford. But, of course, Hampshire will look at 1 or 2 areas in that chase that they could have maybe just improved in the middle overs. They got a little bit lost.
So the only unbeaten record in the competition came to an end with the Hampshire Royals bowled out for 136 in 18.5 overs. Vince led the way with 52 as they tried that run chase, but it came to naught, especially as Phillips picked up 3 wickets in an over, and that basically was that. All of the Essex Eagles bowlers did a pretty good job. The main wicket takers was Southie with 3 and Phillips with 4 for 29 for him. Wright also picked up 2 for 22. And the catching and fielding was outstanding as well. So, just to summarise the game then, the Eagles 162 for 7, led by Southie's 74, and the Royals 136 all out. Vince top scoring, but Phillips's runs and Phillips's wickets 4 for 29, enough to get him the Man of the Match award.